What's going on, faithful man? It's your boy Wayne Breezie. It is hot as H in Houston. The 49ers lose real big in Houston. Matter of fact, I really want to say what the bleep was that. I don't even know what. I have zero words to describe what I actually witnessed at the game. The 49ers at an energy stadium called NRG Stadium, that stands for energy. They brought zero energy, in my opinion. I thought offensively and defensively, the energy was super laxed. You know what I'm saying? And the Niners got Trump. They got Trump big time. And a game where they allowed a team to, have dominant possession time. Like that was key. A lot of dominant possession time. Um, D'Amico Ryan's Houston Texans defense came out big. They came out swinging. They definitely brought the thunder. They applied the pressure. 49ers offensive line was kind of obsolete. We couldn't run the ball. We couldn't throw the ball. And then the times that we were successful in throwing the ball, we had some drops. We had some overthrows, some underthrows. Like, it was just crazy. Um, but the Niners they were able to put up 15 points. So it's crazy because the San Francisco 49ers scored 1 point above the average of points that the Houston Texans defense allowed. They were allowing 14.7 points per game, and the Niners scored 15. Go figure. Um, Man, I'm not here to talk about like bright spots in the game. I'm really here to overreact. This was the worst Niners team that I saw, a complete team, in a very long time. They were bad. They were bad offensively. They were bad defensively, and they were bad on special teams. This was one game Eddie Pinero didn't even get an attempt field goal. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. I'm gonna try to read some of these comments. I'm gonna put them on the screen because I'm on my phone. I can't see that. That is very micro. So if I can't get to your comments, if you super chat, I could probably get to it because I can see it better. Um, but that was crazy. That was crazy. The offense was terrible. Like, terrible. I'm not talking stats. I'm just talking about what I saw. Zero rhythm, couldn't move the ball. The first play of the game was a penalty. Offensive play of the game, penalty. It was the weirdest energy I've ever seen in my entire life. The weirdest. The weirdest energy I've ever seen in my entire life. Can't even make it up. Um, I came back to the tailgate area, and one of our fellow community fans was like, "Hey, yo, Breezy, like, and give me a minute breakdown." And I'm like, "Bro, two things. If you can't run the ball and you can't rush the passer, good luck. Shit's over. Game's gonna be over. Game's gonna be over." I really want to read some of these comments, so I'm gonna try to get to some of the comments. So let's see. Shout out to all the Breezy Bunch crew members in here. You know who you are. I'm not on my computer, so I can't really shout out. Boat says injuries lost is that game. So let's talk about the injuries, right? The Niners knew they were injured, and they came into this game plan with injuries. I did not expect this team to fall flat on their face, even with the injuries. They should have been more prepared. There is no excuse in my book about fucking injuries. And that's not at you, Boats. I'm just saying. They knew they were injured. So if you know you're injured, then make preparations to make sure that you have better talent on this team to overcome the injuries. If you know you're injured, if you know you're injured, if you know it, it's one thing. If you don't know and the injury happens in the game, that's one thing. But you came into this game and the game plan was whatever it was. You knew we were riding on fumes with the depth. And I'm talking this whoever's in charge, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, whatever. You knew you were riding on it. You knew you were riding on depth. The fumes. It's not an excuse. No fucking excuse. Pardon my French. Fuck my French. This is English. There's no excuse. You came into this game, and every team has injuries. And I get it. Our injuries to key positions. That's why I said we need to go ahead and fulfill some of those roles. No, you can't replace Nick Bosa. No, you can't replace a Fred Warner. But you better go out there and find somebody. We got money. If we're going to compete, then let's compete. You're not going to compete with a bunch of young players, rookies, new players. It's just not how it works. Football don't operate like that. Football does not operate like that. I see a super chat, and I'm okay. Can you tell me if I posted your super chat? I don't know if I posted it. I can see it though. X-Men 2. At least we ended the internet. There's always bright sides. I gotta ask you this. Did I make you guys more optimistic? Because this is an optimistic take from me. Diamador Lenore got the team's first interception. And then, and then, and then this kid's IQ is zero. Like, you get the interception, you could have just went down. I get it. He was trying to return the ball. You could have went down, and you could have possibly kicked the field goal. I mean, the IQ, I don't know. I don't test people's IQ. I'm not saying he's slow, stupid, dumb, or nothing. Football IQ is what I said, so don't take words and twist it. He probably should have went down and we attempted an Eddie Pinheiro 65, 75, 85-yard field. I don't know how long it would have been. I'm just making up a number. And I don't know if I got a chance to post your comment, but I know when I click on it, I can see it. So that's a good thing. So thank you for the super chat. Ty, he says, can we please put the rest that our offensive line is okay? The fact that Mac Jones is better than Purdy. Jones can't extend plays. Now, I know for a fact you ain't never heard those words come out my mouth. Now, I know people are saying it, and y'all got to see right here why Mac Jones is limited. This right here. Now, the offensive line is going to struggle against pass rushing guys. Let me be clear. Texans, number 5, pass defense, number 10, run defense with 2, not 1, but 2 top 10 elite pass rushers. I knew from that moment forward, we were going to struggle. I thought we would find a way to negate it. Right, Ty? How do you negate the pass rush, Ty? You're smarter than me. Text Kyle Shanahan and say screen, motherfucker. Like, throw the screen play. All you gotta do is get the ball out to the outside, get a guy open in space. Those guys are coming for the quarterback. If you screen it, you probably will gain 3 minimum, and then the rest is plus. Did we do that? Absolutely not. We probably ran 2 screen plays this whole game. A tight end screen and a running back screen. And I think I saw 1 damn screen pass. So, Ty, tell me, how can we get in touch with the offensive coordinator of this team? If it's Kyle, if it's Kubiak, Clay, Mama called him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay. If it's Clay, yo, you got to figure that out. Part of the reason why I'm upset, you knew who you were playing against. You knew you were playing against an elite pass rushing defense. Yes, this offensive line is going to be suspect to that. Not every team has a pass rushing defense. That's why you get some games where the offensive line can just block. Oh, my God, they're real good in pass blocking. Oh, my God, they look magnificent. Oh, my God, PFF has them rated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. Sorry, guys. I'm going on a rant. My bad. I haven't done one of these. I haven't been to a game all season. Y'all gonna let me rant. I'm a little bit ticked off at what I saw because I had to sit in the stadium with motherfuckers just trying to clown us. I don't want to be clown. We ain't no clowns. But you know what we showed up today looking like? Fucking Bobo and Homie the Clown. We don't play around. That's what we look like. Homie the Clowns on the football field. Everybody not making the right play, not catching passes. Jawad Jennings, how do you beat coverage down the football field and drop the pass? The motherfucker was trailing you on top of that. Now, the pass was slightly underthrown, but at the end of the day, you got to come down with that pass, bruh. Come on, man. These players no longer care about helping themselves. It's like, dude, you could do this for the team. You just got to make a spectacular play every now and then. We're not saying every play got to be spectacular. Jesus Louises. It's crucial. Super crucial. Super, Super crucial. Dropping those plays. Well, another bright side is Jordan Watkins caught his first NFL career pass. That counts. Also, we'll clap him up. Also ran, excuse me, a bad route on another one. Didn't catch that. It was wide open. I look, excuse me, I don't know. I'm hungry. Stomach's growling. I'm dehydrated. I'm about to drink about 64 gallons of water. And I can't wait to I don't even want to watch this film. I can't wait to really sit back and decipher what we actually witnessed. That shit was atrocious. That was atrocious. Do you hear me? That was atrocious. There was no game plan whatsoever. It was like, oh, it's an AFC team. We don't really give a two flying cares about it. You mean to tell me that's how we gonna look when we play? Who else we got? The Colts and the Titans? Who in the AFC South? I forgot. I know it's the Titans. You mean to tell me we just gonna show up and whatever happens, happens? Hell no. We ain't signing for that. Am I the only one that expects us to go out and win every freaking game? Or at least play with effort? I'll tell you right, I'll tell you this. I don't mind losing games when we give maximum effort. What I saw today was not maximum effort. If you thought today was maximum effort, put a motherfucking thumbs up in my comment section because I don't even know if the comment section's still working. We didn't have maximum effort. And I can't figure out why there was no maximum effort. I can't figure it out, you know? So, but the Niners, they fought a 5-3. Um, it's an AFC team. Game holds zero weight other than overall record. Holds zero weight in the NFC, holds zero weight in the NFC West. Only bright sides from this game right here. That's it. Only bright sides from the game. But still, what we put out there on tape, on film, was terrible. You mean to tell me, so I can only remember one. You mean to tell me that the only check down I saw was at the end of the game to Christian McCaffrey? I got to go this way. I feel like I can see the comments better. So my bad. Are you telling me that? Is that the only check? Like, what the hell? What happened to the check downs? Miss Cinnamon Kiss said, no max effort. I'm scared to put the comments up here on my phone. No max effort. Yes. Boats. It's like the team said this game don't matter. Just chill. Yeah, they was on their guy shit. Jawan Jennings is garbage. That's a tough one. That's a good one. I got to put this one up here. Ty Tanner, thank you for the super chats, man. Appreciate it. Jennings not earning his raise. He not earning shit from the Niners. I tell you that. But you want to come to the 49ers versus Browns? I got a ticket waiting for you. You know what? Text me, bro. I might have to come to that. And I already know that's gonna be a tough game. Why? Because they defense, we thought the Houston Texans defensive line was tough. She that Cleveland Browns defensive line is tough. And you know what's bothering me? It was one game, right? Right, one game where all the offense, all the defensive line had to do was find a way to generate pressure. One game, and I know we're talking about the offensive line, and that's fine. That wasn't they weren't the issue. Offense scored 15 points. The defense gave up 26. Fuck, how many points did defense give up? 26, 27, 28, whatever. The defense gave up a lot of points. Did I get the points right? Oh shit. I might have posted the score because I was all right, I'm not going anywhere. Hold on. What was the damn score of the game? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. If I posted the score of the game wrong, my bad. No, 26 to 15. Yeah, we lost by 11. Thank you guys. Thank you, JSU for thank you guys. I don't know. I was in the stadium when I posted it. Like I was trying to get out of there. The defense gave up 26 points to an offense that wasn't even averaging 20 points. God dang. And we had a turnover. You mean to tell me we got the interception? We won the turnover battle and we lost the game? Oh fuck. Niners didn't turn the ball over. Niners protected the ball. They didn't protect their quarterback, but they protected the ball. Another key to victory, down the drain. I said, protect your quarterback. I said, you got to protect your neck. I be on my East Coast shit all the time. All the songs I grew up listening to apply to the San Francisco 49ers. It just got to listen. Protect your neck. They need more Wu-Tang on that fucking bump box. Take that corny ass shit off the bump box and put on some real fucking music. Shit that got messages and meanings. Fucking coming out there looking like this. I don't get it. One game. You had to protect your quarterback and be in the face of CJ Stroud. We made CJ Stroud look like he looked in his rookie season. I thought Mac only threw one interception. I thought the only interception came at the last play of the game. He threw two interceptions? My bad. I thought he threw one. I thought it was the one to Jawan Jennings. Ball was underthrown. And so we didn't win the turnover battle. My bad. It was tied. But we were winning the turnover battle until that last play of the game. If I missed a Mac interception, I must have fell asleep during this game. I'm trying to figure out how to post your comment, Miss Cynthia. I'm on my phone, so bear with me. She says, I'm mad, Breezy. Niners got outcoached. I don't, yeah, that's part of it. I don't, I want to talk about that, but I want to post your comment. Like, what the heck? Um, okay, I think I figured out how to do it. I got to go to start. You said Niners got outcoached. Let's talk about that. Shout out to Peachy for being a member for 31 months as well. Sending me kiss. I want to show this on stage. You said I'm mad Niners got outcoached. So let's talk about that because they did get outcoached. They got outcoached. Was it by design? Like, was the Nico really trying to get this dub? My boy Mose hit me up and was like, hey man, this is weird. And I said, you know what, Mose, it is weird. But I'd be mother damn dog fucked if this is what we're doing. And I love D'Amico Rhymes, but I'm not gifting this dude a victory. That's not what I'm doing. But I can't explain the type of energy that the 49ers came out with. All pregame, energy on level 100. Kickoff, level 100. We deferred for a reason. And then what we do? Come out there looking like bumper clocks. And then, like, the coaching was terrible. Well, where was the effort from my players, man? Don't tell me they tired. They get paid way too much money to be tired. I'm tired. I fucking flew out here. I fucking walked to the stadium. I fucking walked from the stadium. I'm tired. They not tired. Tired. Me, you and I. We tired. This was a dumb loss. Why are we losing to a team that's inferior? Why do we lose to inferior teams? Not being prepared. Not preparation H. Yup. That's what happens. Thank you guys so much for the super chats too, by the way. Truly appreciate you. And they help the stream so much. I got to get the hell out of Houston. I know that. JPLR says they look hung over like Trent. Look, took everyone out last night. Whatever. Here's what I think. Here's what I think. I truly think that this needs to be a wake up call. I truly think that Robert Sala needs to go to his head coach and say, "Yo, we're not ready," and it's okay. See, I've learned I don't have the proper tools. You always want to be the person that feels like you can make something out of nothing. And sometimes you can. But then there's the times where you just don't have the proper equipment to do what it is what you need to do. And when you went up against a team like this, wait a minute. I just realized we got beat by Braxton Berrios, Jaden Higgins, Xavier Hutchinson, and fucking Jalen Noel. Two rookie wide receivers, one second year wide receiver, and a veteran. And then they ran the ball right up the middle several times. You mean to tell me that offense and the offensive line is wait a minute. This is a stat y'all probably don't even know. You ready? The Houston Texans third down offense was ranked 32nd in the league. Does 32nd, what does that mean? Last. Man, them cats was probably over 60% on third down today. Close to it, if not. You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Howdy 49er, Houston's running back duo. You can't make this shit up. We let Woody Marks get explosive runs, and we let Nick Chubb look like he was still with Cleveland. Same shit we talked about on nitty gritty that you couldn't do. Same shit. We said, don't do this. It's super simple. How is it that we don't play the game and we know what the game plan needs to be? I'm not saying that Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh and their coaching didn't come up with the game plan, but I will say this: that game plan was piss poor executed. Piss poor executed. Poorly executed. The execution was on level -0. Period. Was nothing good about it. I don't even care about those 15 points. And eight of those 15 points was a gift. Why? Oh, I know. Because Brian Robinson probably had the biggest run return in 49ers history since Ted Ginn Jr., and he only got 15 extra yards on it because they face masked him. That's a gift. And that was the first touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, right? To George Kittle. Jake Tom just caught the second one because it was National Tight Ends Day. What happened to Christian McCaffrey? You forgot who was on the team? No check down, one check down pass, and it just happened to go for 20 yards. Here's what I know, or here's what I believe the Niners are going to have to do. Regardless, they better find somebody they could trade for that can help generate a pass rush. Because the corners were trash, and if the secondary is going to struggle, you better have somebody that can be up in the face of a quarterback at all costs. I think they just going to have to spend the draft capital and make a trade. That's what they're going to have to do because they're going to continue to play. Like you said, we mentioned these teams that have sorry ass records but great defenses. And now we know why those teams are in contention every week. Why the Cleveland Browns are in contention every week. Why the Tennessee Titans are in contention because they got defenses that help keep their teams in the game. And yeah, at some point the defenses get ran out of gas. But if their offense happens to come out that one day, because our defense can't generate a pass rush up front, guess what? They'll find ways to win games. The Texans were terrible offensively. They pulled our card by taking out their best freaking offensive weapon. He didn't even play due to a concussion. Get it? I don't get it. I don't get it. They have to make a trade. They have to make a trade. Rob said CMC was covered on those checkdowns. Maybe he was, bro. I ain't watched the film, but all I know is I don't care if he covered. Throw it to him. I trust CMC more than I trust anybody else on this offense to break a tackle. And you got to get it to, you got to put the ball in your playmaker's hands. As long as it wasn't putting in harm's way of the defense to catch an interception, I don't need my playmaker touching that ball. Why is Stout starting? Because Robert Sala is making sure he is going with who he likes out there. I don't understand it. It is what it is. Oh my God. Let's not talk about the run, Ty. A couple of runs from CJ Stroud. Did we forget that he can run the ball? Like what happened? Did we forget that all of these things that he was able to do is part of the game plan? He could still do. Mustafa, trash. Every Niners defender on today was trash. Lou Gifford, trash. I, there's nothing he could do. He got blocked by Jaden Higgins. A rookie took your ass out, sir. I have nothing to say to you. You are a linebacker, and ain't no rookie wide receiver gonna take me out. I don't give a fuck if he is Andre the Giant tall. He ain't taking me out. No, sorry, Bob. That's what I saw. That was ridiculous. And I apologize if my cursing is turning you off, but at this point, it's my first reaction show here, and I can say what the fuck I want when I want. This is terrible. Terrible. I gotta, guys, I'm getting lightheaded, man. 5-3, we are a retro game. You are 100% correct. That first place was looking good for us, man, but it is what it is. The Niners got to figure out how to travel again back to the East Coast. I don't know where they're going. They better not come to the West Coast to go back east. That makes zero damn sense. They better get a Holiday Inn, hotel, motel, something, and figure out and head to New York. They need to go to New York tonight. I'm going to New York. They need to go to New York. Get your ass to New York. Get settled in New York. Have fun on a day or two. Get to practice. Get to feel under your cleats. All that stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you think Jackson Dart and the New York Giants, and our prayers go out to Cam Scatterable because that injury was disgusting. My prayers go out to you, fam. Man, may you speedy recovery to you. Dislocated ankle. Oh my gosh, it was disgusting. But prayers go out to you. And when I tell you that, I commend these NFL athletes. They are damn near superhuman because if that was my ankle, I would have been cussing everybody to freak out. It would have been like, get me a helicopter, chopper, airplane, bring an airplane into the stadium, fly me off this field. Like this, listen, don't think they're gonna get down and lay down in New York. I'll tell you that right now. If y'all think they're gonna get down and lay down in New York, they ain't getting down and laying down. Their whole mentality is different. And you know where they bring that mentality? On defense. You know what our defensive mentality is? A bunch of sissies. That's what we are. We are terrible. Nobody brings the mentality. What happened? You coming off a strong game, acting like y'all about to dominate the world, and then you gonna come in here to Houston and you can't even sniff number 7. Can't even sniff them. I don't know, but we need some grit. I don't know where the grit went. Maybe the grit is all injured. That is fair. That is fine. Injuries happen. But what is the plan? It can't be the young guys unless that's the plan. If that's the plan, then get ready to have more of these type of shows. Because after that New York game, if you think I'm crazy in Houston, you ain't seen nothing when I'm home. It's gonna be tough. All this week we're gonna be talking about how the Niners got to rebound and what they're gonna do. We got to figure it out, Mose. I know, man. D. Winters injury. Like, bruh, you can't get injured. At some point, you gotta figure it out. Listen, this is my 3rd year. I got my opportunity. I figure out how to be on this football field. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I don't know what his injury is, but I am disappointed. And that's okay. I could be disappointed. Hey, you pay a lot of money to be fucking disappointed. We could be disappointed. And that's why we are here. That's why we are here. We all need each other. I need you. You need me. That's why we here. Just disappointed. Nah, I'm not even hurt. I'm sure the team don't give a fuck. They're gonna move on to the next one. We gonna move on to the next one too. I got you. We gonna move on to the next one. But I disappointed. Not because I came to the game. If I was at home, I'd be disappointed. I'd be disappointed. Like, this is a disappointment. This is a team that you just let whip your ass. Like, that's what happened. We lost. All right, guys. Look, I love y'all, man. I'll be flying out tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to record my shows so that you can have some content to watch for Monday and stuff like that. I'll be doing tons of stuff here on the channel. So make sure you guys have your bells set to on, notifications on. Shout out to everybody out there, all the members of the Breezy Bunch crew, man. Thank you, man. I apologize for my tone, my voice, all that stuff, man. I'm just different, you know. Love y'all. All right, man. Peace out. I don't know how to end it, but we're gonna figure it out. Peace. Thank you for the super chats too. What's up, faithful? Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you check out some of the other cool videos.